Hey guys, Billy here, and welcome to another 7 Days to Die modded using the Valmod Compopack. Okay, as you can see, it's a cloudy, rainy day, and it is day 9. I actually took all of yesterday, of day 8, and went and gathered a bunch of resources. Went down in the mine and just went to town, which I started at, almost right after the horde, which was, I'm sorry, which was not really that pleasing. But I'm not, I don't control the game. I did gather a bunch of wood and already put what iron I had, which is the thing. But I did make another forge so that I can make concrete. And then I also made a cement mixer, which I just made some sand. And then plus, I end up getting 16 notes from Horde Night. And then I just had a walking horde come through me, and I end up getting another 6, I think it was. So I have it made. I don't have it put together, but I've got the mini bike. I'm high enough in order to build the mini bike, and we're not going to do that today. I do need to get the purpose for that is I need the space so I can go out and just rip cars apart and get supplies in order to get things done. And then obviously I need a better motor. But what I'm focusing on today is starting a better farm. That's good to get started, but as you can see here, this is where I was going to put the farm, but I didn't want it in the snow. Well, come to find out, at certain parts of the time, this is in the snow, and I just said, no, we'll move it. So I came over here, and as you can see, got some frames laid out, and I'm actually going to tier this because my building, my house, I think I'm going to build right here, because then we'll have the farm, we'll have the killing station over there, and we got our mine right there, and I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, it's not that it's fairly flat here. It goes up a little bit there, but you know what? That's okay. I like the surrounding of the mountains right here, and I think we can make something pretty good. So what I'm doing here is I have 6 wide, 16 long is one area for our farm, and then I have another one, and then in between I'm going to have, what am I hot? Let's see here. Yes, I am. Let's take care of that. But in between, I'm going to have on like this row, the center row, and that outer row, I'm going to have fruit trees growing. Now, I'm not sure what the spacing is for what I'm allowed here. I did, replant when I chopped down a bunch of trees. I just replanted the trees, so I didn't even pay attention to that. My focus here is just fruit trees as we get them. I don't even know how many fruit trees we have or not, and I know we have apple, so if I want to plant these all apple, then I will. So first things first is I'm actually going to sink this in the ground. And so that means that's a lot of digging, and then a lot of tears, and then if need be later, I'm gonna fill that in. That's where I was getting my clay. So, and then the next row up there is gonna be one higher. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put all the rows up by one, or all of them, all 3 rows up the next tier. I may push this up. I may leave 2 rows down low to where you can walk, and then step it up, and then have the next farm up here. And that's most likely what I'm going to do. But I did this just to get an idea what I need to do. So this is going to be a long process, but you know what? I've got time. I mean, I don't have to be in a hurry. It's, you know, I can make a nice looking farm area and incorporate it with the house to where it's like a garden and things of that. And that's what I sort of have in mind. And I'm just going to use wood here. I don't think the zombies do anything with the farming here. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, we're almost here. So this is 2 right here. And I've got to level this out. Okay, so 1 more. Alright, so that's what we're going to be up against, is something like that. This means I have to make a lot of upgrades. I'm only going to upgrade it to the single tier. And for right now, I'm going to just dig all this out. I'll figure out where I'm going to put the trees later. Alright. But I did hit a pretty good mine, a pretty good area for potassium. I think I pulled out like 1,000 potassium. And then, you know, I got tons of rock. I end up extending the shaft of the going into that mountain of the snow. In order, because that's what I was looking for, is, you know, getting the potassium. And then I also extended this shaft a little bit, and then I went down, because since that valley is there, I went 20 blocks, 25 blocks, and then I went down at an angle down about 15 or 20 blocks or so, and then lowered the mine shaft there for hopefully coal. So, you know, this is going to take a little bit, but you know what? All I got is time. And, you know, I really like this game. I like the point system. You know, I like it that you really don't need, I mean, you don't need the books, but the books just basically give you the points. You know, just add to the perk that you need done. I'm gonna probably, well, I'm definitely gonna continue this even when Alpha 16 comes out. I want to continue this down a ways. You know, when Alpha 16 comes out, I am going to be focusing most of my time on that. But I would assume if I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Alpha 16, Tuesday, Thursday with this, or if I go 5 days a week, then I do this also a couple days with it. You know, I should be able to do it. It's not a big deal. I did change the outer part of the killing area to it's a scrap iron. Let's look at it here. Come on, change. There we go. That's really. Why don't you want to show me? Okay, let's type in scrap. And anyways, not the wedge, but the scrap iron grate. And if I wanted to, I could upgrade it. Right now, it's only got 1,000 hit points, but if I upgrade it, it'll be 2,500. And the thing is, you got the 2,500 plus the 1,000, so it'll end up being almost a 3,500 How much? I got 53 blocks. Let's make some more. How many can I make? Let's just make another 100 for right now. I've got a bunch of them out here, but I just want to make sure I have enough. Alright, so we're going to follow this path right here. Over 6. Well, we'll go 8. And that'll give me 2 rows here. But yeah, I mean it's got some neat POIs, which I think is absolutely cool. I'm not even counting. They've got some neat stuff that you need in order to do quests, so it's not just your standard quest. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we got to go 2 more. We'll go 2 more. I can tier all this, like I can put a nice little retaining wall, as they call it, to hold that dirt back. So that goes there. So technically, this top row's got to come off. Which technically I should do later, but I just want to see if I can get it broke down. Okay, so there's that. So let's go get this side. And then I'll show you, and then we'll do a tier. We'll get across here 8 rows. I'm obviously going to have to level this area out. Alright. Let's do a little bit right here, and then we'll check out the tiering system. Come on over, dude. I need some entertainment. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. I'm glad you agree. Alright, so we're gonna go with that. And then here. So I think this height. There's our stone right there. Or we're gonna have to go up one more. We may have to go up one more. If I'm looking at this correctly. I'm gonna have to fill this in with dirt. But that's okay. I can put stairs coming up on that. Because there's a lot more here. And then I can make it 2 rows or 3 rows. And then later, if I need to tier it again, that's what we're gonna do. So here, let's see here. Yeah, see that levels out to there. Is that 6? I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's that point. Let's dig this right in here. I'm gonna have to take this corner out because it's coming up higher anyways. That's gonna be okay. But let's just take a look at this real quick here. I wish my tools and my weapons are getting up there, slow but sure. But hopefully in the next couple days they'll be definitely way into the green. Up. Don't do any more than what you need. So So yeah, so we're gonna have to take some more dirt out and stuff like that here. So that's okay. Let's get this piece. Got my first screamer. She came today because I got 2 forges now and they're both going, and had to take care of her. I think on the house part, it's going to be minimal. Minimal. Let's see. We got that's 1. We need to go 3 anyways. 1. 3. Okay. So there's that's going to be that tier there. Okay, where's the lower tier? This is going to be the 2 lower tiers that I'm going to have to dig out, and then this will be the upper tier. Oops. Which is fine. And then let's go ahead and take this apart. I should go ahead and get this out 3. There we go. And let me dig this here. Alright, so let's pick this up, and then we'll dig this little section. I'll dig the center section out later. But get an idea of this whole concept here. I'm not sure how many vegetables we have, so I mean, if there's more, you know, then I'll add another tier. But in between the tiers, like this 3 rows right here. Oh, did I do this right? I didn't even do this right. I did not do this right. That is wrong right there. Because we have 2 rows here. We're going to have 2 rows here. Okay, we need to dig this out. And 3 more. And then this one here. Is this up one more? No, that's got to go down. So then we got to dig this out. It's a little complicated on this side, but it's not that that tough. It's just looking and planning. Okay, I need to dig that. Now I wanted 3 rows here for trees as well. Trees, center row trees, and back row trees. So that means I'm going to have to move that by 2. But it does what I want it to do. Unless I only put 1 row here. And I put this row here. But I still got to move that by 1. I can do that also. I can have 1 right here. It's not a big deal. All it is to have a border that way I could walk around upon, and so that's what we'll do. I think that's what we're gonna do. Don't do that. There we go. So we'll have that. Let's take a look at it here. Obviously, this area is going to be flat, and then it's going to be flat all the way across here, and then this is going to stay flat, the 3 rows, but this row here I will build up like a retaining wall for that. And so this row here will be dug down. Well, you know what I should do, since I'm just working on this? I should take all this and start making, because it takes forever. 21, man, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're 21 minutes into this already. We'll go a little bit more, but to give you an idea what I'm up against, and one reason too is I did build the oven, and I like farming, and I want to try to make everything that is here. I have made what bread I had. I made some bacon and egg sandwiches, and those are really good for you. Dude, can't you see I'm busy? Yeah, you thought you were gonna get me. Not even close. There we go, survivor notes. What do we got, a small horde coming? Yep, here comes another one. Come on over, guys. Come on over. Come on over. Got 3 right there. This one's not dead yet. He is now. Well, you guys keep coming over. I'll take all the survival notes you want to give me. Oh, we got a crawler coming. Oh, you're late to the party. Come over here. Over here, come over here, over here. Thank you. Okay, come on, over here. Get the mini bike, we'll have to go do some treasures. There's more of you? I'll wait till you get here. As you can see, the club works much better to get them gored up, and then I just use my axe. 2 hits. 1 hit with the club. I'm saving all this stuff for glue, and so I can hopefully we find a poppin' pills, and hopefully there's a chemistry set in there to where I can start making fertilizer. I could also make it in the cement mixer. Any more of you? Alright. So we got that. Very nice. So we're going to go one row. Okay, we got to finish digging this. I'm going to go through a couple shovels. And the level this is, right now, it's just best if I just build a new one. Well, I guess repairing it does help you out. Now I'll have to come in through here and dig this down. So that it's all clean looking, looks like the wood. I don't have to do it. Come on. Oh, I was digging more than what I needed. I only need to dig this one row, and then the next row could stay high. Oh, that must be too high. Oh. All right, is that 3? 1, 2, 3. All right, so see how we have that like that, and then that, just imagine that's flat. So when it's over here, and then, you know, I could use ramps and stuff like that. See, I don't necessarily need to go. I could go right here, and that's going to keep that dirt away. And as I come across, see, right now it's fairly flat, and I could actually probably take, you know, flatten this area out. Okay, so that's one up, you know, so this is all going to be low. That's up. As soon as this gets buried, so let's go a couple more. Now, I don't have to, I'm going double here. I don't need to, but it's just so that I can show you. Okay, so technically right here, oops, right there, it starts to go up. So I'll take and bring this row up to there, and then obviously this is going to be that level, and then so I'll have to bring this all down, and then all this is going to, so technically I could come, you know, right here, in which most likely I'm going to go back one right in here. So that's, and then I'll put a ramp there, and then like I'm going to end up digging this out a little bit, and then I'll put a ramp so it looks clean and it's tiered, and everything looks flat, and I think that's going to look pretty good. I think that's going to look, I'm going to have, like I said, I will have to move this over by one. If we have a row of trees there, a row of trees, and a row of trees, I think it'll look good. Yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it right here. I'm going to do a little bit more off camera. I'm going to do most all the digging off camera, and I'll get things laid out. I'm obviously going to have to build these, oh, I took them out, those kits, the carpenter kits. I'm going to have to make a ton of those, which, I mean, with the crude nails, I've got 802, and it takes 4. I mean, so technically half to make. So I need 400 just to make 100. But they're fairly cheap. And I've got a pretty decent amount of iron. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it here. Hey, if you liked the video, press the like button. you want to subscribe, if you're new, hey, subscribe. But if anything, hey, you guys have a great day. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.